The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career after
there's just a lot more practice.
And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and has done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Jay out there at Crawford. And it's Navarro in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
Here's Shumpert. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Mozgov drives in. Off on the layup.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Navarro. He's covered by Irving. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. Irving kicks to Love. And a wide open look for Irving. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And watching Kevin Love, he can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and an excellent IQ.
And the second free throw, good.
And talking about Love, last season was a tricky one for him. So much of his post offense was taken away by the Cavs scheme, so he just made up for it by averaging the 2nd most threes of his career.
Now the feed to Griffin. Kicks it out to Crawford. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Crawford's got 5. Cavaliers leading.
For Kevin Love, last season was the first time as a pro that he's been asked to defer on offense. Not just to LeBron, but to Kyrie as well. You can bet he and Chris Bosh now have a lot to talk about.
It's Crawford with the drive. There's the pass to Navarro. Baseline jumper. Tries again. Here's Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Irving kicks to Shumpert. It's Mozgov, high post. Right side, Irving. Here's Navarro. That's good. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Irving dishes to Love. They double-team Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Here's Navarro. No luck, and Cleveland will come the other way.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Out to the right wing. Here's Navarro. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
LeBron James on the wing. 7 points in the game. And on the way from Irving for 3. And that one's good. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room. You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. James kicks to Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Navarro. He's covered by Irving.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free rein.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Not to the surprise of anyone, really, but the Clippers last year were strong at home once again. They managed to go 30-11 at Staples Center.
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out and get inside position. Effort, fellas. Effort.
Well, the big thing for the Clippers is that they won some big games in Staples over tough opponents. I mean, also won 6 of their last 7 to secure the 3 seed in the West.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
And one issue with the Clippers at home is that it didn't feel like they were at home. Blake Griffin said home court advantage is just not there for us. And this is on the heels of a loss where the crowd was cheering for the other team louder than the Clippers at times.
Dishes to Dellavedova to the inside. There is Zhao, passes to James. Knocks it loose. Smith on the wing. Wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Philadelphia. Jordan with the screen on LeBron. Up off the screen.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Dellavedova kicks to James. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Navarro. 14 points for him. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Pass to Navarro. Pushing it up. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 4. The drive by Jordan. Misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The shot by Williams, no good. Clippers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Here's Griffin, and stolen by Williams. From 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's 15 points for Smith. And here are the Clippers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Navarro. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Chris Paul's checked in for Jay. Navarro, the pass to Paul. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Paul. Three-pointer. Dellavedova. The shot is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Kicks it to Jordan. To stop the drought. Can't hit. The Cavaliers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Williams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Outside Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Navarro. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. That's good. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start. That's for sure.
Williams a screen, pass to Dellavedova. On the wing, Williams. From downtown, another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Navarro. Count that one. Clutch has got 30 points.
The defender just didn't have the speed to stay in front of him, and he streaked in for the layup. That's a real nice move. Well done.
That will count. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the